Hi and welcome to another Type with me. In this video we will talk about domain modeling with tagged unions. It's a very big title of course, but you will see we will drive you through some examples and see how we can use union types within TypeScript. Let's go! So first of all, I define an interface square. Then I'm going to create an interface rectangle. And you already see that you are using the same property kind, right? And then I will define an interface circle, and then I will have type shape equals, shape can be square, rectangle, or circle, right? So that's great because now we have a shape. All these shapes have the property kind, and then they have specific properties that are special for their shape, right? So a circle has a radius, a rectangle has a width and a height, and a square has a size, right? And then we can create a function which has the name of area, and it has a property as shape. So the kind property is being used as a discriminant. So that's how the term is being called within computer science. So the discriminant is something that all these types are sharing, right? So, and that's very great because you will see that here we have the type, and then here we can do something like switch as dot kind, and we can say case, and we get directly suggestion of a circle, a rectangle, of a square. So I say a square, and then of course I need to do the calculation, right? So that's for the square, and then for the other things we can do something very similar, right? So the very important one is that we have here our union type, and that we can use our union type with the dot kind property, and then we can do some calculation on top of it. So that's great, right? We can do a lot of things with it if we go into this paradigm of programming. And that's also something that's very powerful within TypeScript. You see that he doesn't complain about the fact that we do s.height, because he knows now that we are with the type of a rectangle, right? So he knows that we have here height and width. So that's also something very powerful in my opinion. The same here with circle. If we do s dot, then we get directly radius. So that's awesome, right? Imagine that we create something extra, triangle, and then of course I'm going to add it to shape. And you will see that we have some extra possibilities, right? So here, for example, we can very easily create a case triangle, can return it, and of course we have something like s dots, and you see again base and height. But okay, I'm not gonna add that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a function called assert never, right? We're gonna throw an error when we have here default and of course we have something here. Argument of type triangle is not assigned to parameter of type never. So now he always going to check if every case is being handled right here. So that's great, right? We get a compiler error when something breaks. So now we can very easily do something like case triangle. And for me, that's a very strong thing to use this type of programming, right? Here, TypeScript really shines. As base, height, alright, of course I need to return this. Right, and now you see that our error is being resolved. So great, we have better structured code which really tells us when an extra type is being added towards our union type and when it's not being used in our case, in our switch case. Right, so that's great. So when you go to Wikipedia, you will find some information about attacked union. In computer science, attacked union, also called variant record choice type, discriminated union, disjoint union, summon type, or coproduct, is a data structure used to hold a value that could take on several different but fixed types. Only one of the types can be in use at any one time. An attacked field explicitly indicates which one is in use. So that's basically what we created right here. So I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something about tagged unions and that you can use it into your own projects. Please subscribe to my channel or like this video if you really like it and you learned something from it. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.